I'm live on Brunch with Brian again. So this morning, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the referrals that we talked about on Teaching Tuesday. So I hope you were with us on our call on Teaching Tuesday, where we were talking about building a referral network. Now you can go and you can systemize it, and you can, I mean, we've got letters, we've got emails, we've got texts and all that you can send out to people, businesses and individuals in your market, in your farm areas, to develop contacts with them and have leads going back and forth. You can send them leads. You can actually make money off of your turned down leads. So you can systemize this. We've got a whole system on this called building your referral network and buying and selling leads. So if you're interested in that, call. I will talk to you more about it. But but if you just want to, if you don't even want to systemize it, you can do a lot just with your business cards. So hopefully everybody has really good business cards printed out. If you don't have our regular business card template, let us know. That is in our masterful marketing system. But that's so important. I will give that to you for free because you need to have a really good business card if you don't already have a good business card. And remember, you want to use the front and the back. And on the back, you want to say more messaging about mostly you're targeting sellers. But I also want that messaging of bad credit, okay. We work with credit challenged buyers too. Own a great home. Some information like that you buy and sell houses. Okay. So when you're buying these houses with your cards, you can pass these out to potential referral sources as you're going throughout your regular day. I mean, not just like I said before, sometimes employees of companies are good people to develop as bird dogs or referral sources. Sometimes people call them ants, like an ant farm. But having your bird dogs, developing a bird dog network, can start with just anybody who comes to your house. They're going to get your cards, and you're going to make sure that on your card it says, if you send us a seller or buyer we help, and we'll pay you $1,000. So it should say that, either relatively prominently where they see it. This is a really good source if you can start handing out a lot of cards. So everybody who comes to your house, that means any repairs on your house ever, plus any delivery people. If you ever have to sign for anything, that's the perfect chance to give somebody, 5 business cards and say, hey, give these out to anybody who's buying or selling a house. I'll pay you $1,000 if I buy that house. Plus, if you're driving around, just keep your eyes peeled. And if you see any houses that might fit my needs, like be a distressed house that I could make a good deal on, send it to me, take a picture of it, whatever, send me the address. I'll do a little research, and if I buy that house, I'll pay you $1,000. So again, developing a bird dog network is sort of, you can do that just sort of as you're going through your regular daily, whatever you do. So whoever comes to your house obviously should get 5 business cards and a big, and a pitch that you will send them $1,000 and try to get them excited. Try to get somebody from them right away. If you're meeting somebody in person, if you're talking to them face to face, that's the best time. The chances that they're going to call you back later are less than if they can take a second and think right now. So we'll just say, when I'm giving them the cards, I say, do you know anybody right now who's thinking of buying or selling a house? And with buyers, we work with people who've had some credit challenges. We try to help folks who, get into a nice house. And also with sellers, we pay full price. So that's really great. We often pay full price on these deals. So anybody you send me, we would be giving them a good deal. And so that's the thing. And that's how you start developing your bird dogs. And then you can start thinking about the businesses. And we talked about this on Tuesday. There's certain businesses that are in what I call the transition area, where people are transitioning out of properties or into properties, going through life transitions. So there's companies like estate sale companies, moving companies. Obviously, a moving company deals with a lot of people in transition, moving from one place to another, one house to another. So a lot of times people will call and line up their moving company before they've sold their house. Also, junk removal companies, dumpster rental companies. Those are often companies that get hired to clean up a house, prior to getting it sold. And so they haven't put it on the market yet. They're still cleaning it up. But what if that dumpster rental company or that junk removal company started sending you everybody that they talk to, and they start giving your cards out to everybody? You think you'd get business? Absolutely. So that's what I want you to do, is pursue some of these businesses. Now, like I said, you can do it in an orchestrated, systemized manner, and sit there and go through alarm companies and tree trimming companies and every kind of company that is in the transition related business, estate sale companies, all those. Or you can just do as you're kind of going through your regular life, just talking to people, anybody you talk to. I mean, if you meet a lot of people at your regular work, at your regular job, or just in your regular activities, if you're in a league of some sort and you're starting to talk to people, it's amazing. You bump into people like, an appraiser or a title company rep, somebody like that, who you can start getting referrals from. And it starts with just giving them business cards. So, you don't have to overcomplicate it and send them a big letter about what you do and a big email and text and all that. I mean, yes, you can do that. And I do have it organized that way if you wanted to be very systemized about developing a referral network. But if you start just right where you're at, begin where you're at, just right now. Remember, go through your phone and just send out that one text I gave you. If you did not write this text down, okay, I'm going to give it to you one more time, because this text is really the beginning of your referral network. And this is a text that you send out to everybody on your phone. And this is what it says. It's 3 sentences. Okay. And so you can send this to professional contacts, personal contacts. This is the start of your referral network. So you say, with everything going, you say hi, however you want to say hi. And then you say, with everything going on in the real estate market, I've been a lot more active lately. Okay. With everything going on in the real estate market, I've been a lot more active lately. If you send me a seller or buyer I help, I'll pay you $1,000. If you send me a seller or buyer I help, I'll pay you $1,000. And that will get you leads. But then this third line is what really juices it. You're going to say, I'm not your typical investor, I often pay full price. I'm not your typical investor. I often pay full price. And that's the killer. That's the closing line. I often pay full price. That's why they won't be shy about sending people to you. So that's where it starts. You can start your referral network with a simple text. You don't have to send it out to every single contact on your phone, but why not? Send it out to you choose. But that right there could be where your first deal comes from if you really do that. If you send that text I just gave you out to folks on your phone, you very well might find your first deal. And the great thing about referrals is they're the warmest, hottest leads. I always like to say that. They're hot leads. They're the hottest leads a lot of times because people know that they're looking to sell or buy, but they're also warm leads because they're being introduced. You have an introduction of somebody who maybe you've worked with or you trust. And so that really helps open the door for you. All right. So I love referrals. That's going to be our affirmation for today. I love referrals. And so we're going to develop a referral network, and just start where you are and build it slow or build it fast. It's up to you. Okay. And obviously realtors should be as a big part of your referral network. Okay. So I love referrals. That's our affirmation. We always say it 3 times on 3. I love referrals on 3. 1, 2, 3. I love referrals. I love referrals. I love referrals. Yes. All right. I'm going to get the dogs going. All right. So now let's start deep breathing. Nice 3 deep breaths in. This really invigorates your system, oxygenates your cells. It's good for you in so many different ways. And I want you to use this throughout the day too, to get energy whenever you're feeling a little bit low energy. Okay. So a nice deep breath in. And always a big smile. The smile really helps too pick up your energy. And life is always a challenge. There's always things that are bugging you. And if you can do a few deep breaths with a smile, it really can switch the way you're thinking. Okay, another deep breath in. Nice big smile. Smiling alone really helps. Smile therapy. Put a smile on your face. Start each day with a smile. Don't forget that. I taught you guys that a lot. Start each day, even before you get out of bed, before your feet hit the floor, get a smile on your face. Okay, another deep breath in. Big smile and let it out. All right, great. All right, guys, awesome. Great to be here Thursday. Uh, Great comments. Wow, Isabel, I see you had a lot of comments. Don, good to see you. I think I saw you yesterday on an event, possibly. So that is awesome. You're sending out this message to all your contacts today. Great. Keep us posted, Don. Way to take action. Great to see you, Isabella. And so call the office, guys, if you have questions. Awesome to see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, keep expecting success, getting awesome training and taking action. And if you missed out on that Teaching Tuesday call, send an email to support@thewolfcouple.com today and say, can I get a copy of the recording? So that was our last Teaching Tuesday where I talked about building your referral network. You know, those are awesome training sessions. So that's about an hour-long training session with just me and Lynette. And so if you want to get a copy of that, if you missed that, go ahead and just go ahead and send us an email and just send us an email, just support@thewolfcouple.com, and we'll fire it off to you. All right. So again, until I see you next, keep expecting success, getting that awesome training, and taking action, as Lynette always says.